If we look at the first one about vision, my definition of that is a vision is an inspirational and aspirational picture of a desired future state. A vision is a picture. In other words, whatever you describe it as, people ought to be able to see something. Notice these two descriptions. We're talking about a bricklayer's vision. One seems to be more optimistic. So if you're more optimistic, how might you operate?
One is encouraging. Like, I would want to build more and stay on the job knowing that at the end, there's a cathedral.
Maybe it's a day when it's real hot outside and, the bricks are not acting right, the mortar's acting crazy, but you remember, I'm doing this because I'm building this magnificent cathedral. It helps you get through that rough day. Vision statements in general, in order to paint the picture we're talking about, they need to be short and sweet. You want it future focused. You want them to be able to see the picture. So identify the lofty goals, inspire the desire. The bricklayer says, I'm doing something important. Every hard thing I'm doing right now is towards this magnificent cathedral, and it's for my God. That's pretty powerful if that person's thinking about it that way. Each person, no matter what their role is, has got to connect personally, their own heart and their own imagination captured by whatever it is that's going on. Dr. Martin Luther King is one of my favorites personally in terms of his speaking, and one of the things about his I Have a Dream speech in particular, but he was like this in most of his speaking, he had the ability to really inspire and think about that greater picture and vision, and to talk about what was the shared and collective goal and objective for leadership. If you'll listen to him, you will notice that he uses inspirational imagery, inclusive language. He issues challenges. There's some task and goal specification in terms of where he says we're going. There's some growth themes, and he taps into our shared core values as he's giving this speech. So it was not a limited vision. It really was for everybody, for all people, all God's children. People wouldn't have shown up, right, if it was just his vision. But he was saying something that resonated with the people because it was a shared vision, enough that many people showed up, to hear him speak. And so, again, as leaders, if it's just our vision, we might be standing in the room by ourselves. As leaders, it's incumbent upon us to figure out, how can we say it so that people are captivated by that big picture? People are signing up for the purpose, the reason, the why. That's what they're signing up for. And we're asking people to do difficult things. So there's got to be a big enough why to do those difficult things.